This Devouring Swarm fleet is outnumbered almost 2 to 1 in a war that seems unwinnable. To add on to that, they also have an exotic gas shortage halfway to bankruptcy. And I consider myself decent at the game, so let's see if we can save Ivan's Devouring Swarm disaster save. Can we save it? Let's see. Hi B3O, seen your community post, and I think I might have a save for you. This is my first attempt at a Devouring Swarm, and I don't have biogenesis and bioships. Plus, I completely mismanaged my rare resources and in a losing war against 2 PCs. When mid-game Grand Admiral scaling hit at year 50, I was not at all ready for it. Goals: fix my rare gas economy. 2. Destroy either the Union of Azaria or the Lel Hadron Council. Ideally both. So the first thing, yep, we have that gas shortage. We're at negative 40% sublight speed and 10% less resource for jobs, which we're going to need to fix. We're also in a war right now with their 55k fleet, 1 jump away from our 36,000. Now, we're not going to win that fight. There's no way. So we're going to need to back out, try and build up stronger to defeat them. This is a war against Union of Azaria, so we will try and defeat them. They are huge. I'm not sure if we were in a battle with them before and we lost a lot of this land, but this is what we've been given. Then the councils to the left of them. And luckily we only have 1 choke point to them because this is a fallen empire which has closed borders with us and hopefully them. If they pop up in the south, we know they haven't closed the border. We do have Devouring Swarm, which means we cannot engage in diplomacy, do galactic market, but we have the hunger war goal against everyone. Get less starbase influence cost, ship hull points go up, daily hull and armor regen, army damage research speed, ship build cost reduction and naval capacity. Then have natural neural network, which is giving our maintenance students science and unity. Then we're just prosperous unification, giving us a faster start at the start of the game. Now the first things first, what are our fleets? We have a disruptor class, missile class, and a missile cruiser class. Disruptor looks pretty standard. You've got swarm on, you got full disruptors, afterburner, very nice. I'm gonna put a shield on just because they might have counters to purely armor. We are Devouring Swarm, which gives us daily armor, but I just like to have that extra protection just in case. We'll do the same with this missile class, but for some reason you don't have a computer here. Since missiles have 100 range, I'm going to put the artillery computer on there. Then we have the missile class, which I really like. Basically, you're just trying to stay at range with that 0 to 120 range. And the artillery combat computer, full armor. We're going to put a bit more shield on you. Got the afterburners to try and stay away from them. This is pretty good. Issue is we're losing sublight speed, so this is not going to go well at all if we try to fight now. Once we finish taking this station, we're going to run away. This starbase is built up, but it's not going to be enough. It's only 4k. It's got a shipyard, yeah, but it's not going to be good if they just chase us down, which they probably will because we're weaker than them. Our resources are pretty decent. However, we have that -1 gas and -10 motes. Not great. We do have a nice stockpile of 9,000 motes at least, but we need to fix the gases. To make this gases restore quicker, since it is restoring, since we do have 100 surplus, we need to get to +1. Now we can do that quite easily just by adding a trade order of 3 because that's the maximum. We'll try and fix this as well so it's a bit sustainable. On the capital, we have research complex. Let's downgrade that. The motes is also killing us a bit, but we'll keep it for now with the fundamental research nexus because we have 9,000 motes. We can downgrade that later on. You did well at disabling this, but what I do instead is just downgrade it because now it doesn't have a gas upkeep and you get the +1 production. And then I'm going to downgrade this research complex just so it can work and give us those extra jobs. I'm also going to switch the archives into a research lab because we need tech, as we've already got 3 traditions. We've got logistics or trade, statecraft to buff up our leaders in council, and supremacy for war, which is good. So we've already got supremacy. We don't need to worry too much about unity. We need tech to get some better weapons. I'm so sorry to stop the video. But I think you need to check if you're subscribed. Thanks. In terms of Ascension perks, Tech Ascendancy is very nice, but Interstellar Dominion is useless, kind of, because we're already Devouring Swarm. We don't actually need to claim, we don't need to build starbases places, but the empire size reduction could help if you have a lot of land. I wouldn't have gone it now though. And raiding, I don't know why we have raiding. We can just take the planets and kill them. This is completely worthless pick, in my opinion. You fucking... Then have this really built up mining world, which is really nice. Let's just build more mining districts. Forge World, we're going to need more than one, I think. We only have 70 alloys. We need many, many ships. You're saving the slot for the exotic gases because we don't actually have the building, which is why we're negative. We're just getting a production of it from systems like Patragor. We can clear a blocker here, so then we could maybe build an extra alloy district. We could even get rid of the hive warrants. They're giving housing amenities. We're positive amenities. Let's build an alloy foundry for 200 more jobs. We need as many alloys as we can get. This nest world is kind of a blank slate. It's kind of base resources. I'm going to make it alloys as well. We can get a bit of energy going here by doing an energy grid. And I don't know why we favorited food. I'd much rather get the energy going for now. We have many, many foods. Then we have another generator world here. We may as well build this to get further percentage to energy, and we're going to favor it. Again, we don't need the food and minerals, to be honest. We have a lot of that, and since we have a spare slot, alloy foundry. We need alloys. This is a time of war. We have a massive food world. That's where a lot of that food's coming from. Again, alloy foundry. We don't need this hive warrant. Alloy foundry. I'm actually going to build 2 energy districts too there. To be honest, in these other planets too, we don't need the hive warrants. Let's just get alloys going. Each one will be 8 alloys. Same here, alloy foundry, and we can actually probably go for 2 here since the amenities are completely fine. We need to build for war. There's no joking around here. We need it. Again, on our capital, we probably should get a clone bat for more pops, but then alloy foundry. We'll do that first, actually. We need alloys. Now, we have a lot of random civilian ships. I'm going to just kill a bunch of them. We can have 2 construction ships improving. We have a colony ship going nowhere. Kill you. We have some science ships. We can make you do things, sure. The 2 that have scientists. But the other 2, they can die because they do have a 1 energy upkeep, which could matter. We're trying to min-max here. What else is broken? Naval capacity. Why do we have so many random shipyards? I don't know. Usually I like to make like 1 a shipyard. So maybe the capital will be a shipyard still. Then Alpha Centauri Anchorage twice. We don't need the energy. We don't have the naval capacity boosting building, so we will have to ignore that. This can stay for now. This, maybe we can build a gun to maybe slow them down. This is a double shipyard. We'll keep that. Then everything else will be anchorages. The other resources don't matter. We don't want to pay the 11% upkeep, and we need to build many, many ships. Let me tell you that. Fill out these empty star bases with anchorages and Hydro Bay. We do have an army. We'll put you on aggressive and rally and send you to Cagnton to meet up. And then we will start spamming armies because we will probably need armies. Let's be real. Okay, let's play. You've defeated that. Go back here and upgrade. Are you coming for us? Yes. No? Yes. They are coming. So they have 55k. We're probably going to have to run back to Python to upgrade because, let's be real, we're not winning here with 3k starbase. Let them take it. Retreat, retreat. Now I'm going to try and just spam these cruiser missiles because I think they're going to be the best long term as well. So let's reinforce that. Then we have many energy. Sell it all. We have many crystals. Sell as much as we can. And moats and food. I'd buy those alloys. We need ships desperately. We need as many damn ships as we can. Luckily we have rare resources, which means we will eventually be able to do rare resources with their edicts, which will give us boost to our fleet power. But for now, we need help. We're also going to put this into a sector. Now, Mipsy, you might die. So what we're going to do is, instead of deploying an orbit, we're just going to spam assault armies to slow them down as long as possible. Absolutely try and slow them down. We also can take a look at policies and edicts. We're currently on no retreat, which I don't really like because you just lose your ships. I really like rapid deployment, which gives us more sublight speed, which plays into the artillery, and weapon range, which plays into it. So we're going to go for that. We can also change our production policy to manufacturing focus to give us more complex drone output, but less menial. Menial is fine. We need complex, which is alloys. In terms of edicts, we do have capacity subsidies on, which is really nice. We don't need fortify the border since we're below starbase capacity. I'm going to put fleet supremacy on to build more ships and nutritional plentitude to get more pops, which might help. We will see. They're splitting up. So they're sending about 20k, well, more like 17, off to Asland, and they're keeping 36 towards us. We don't have enough still. We also have the exotic gas shortage, which means we cannot fight. Okay, our first tech, I haven't actually looked at these. We should probably get matter reactor. That's the only really helpful one here. And we should get rid of that tech. We need to get things that are useful here, or at least cheap so we can reroll. None of these are that helpful. Maybe Starbit holds, but not really. Let's just go with the coil gun to refresh that sooner than the other thing. Okay, keep building those cruisers, please. Run, cruiser! No, they might get caught. They've reinforced in there. We're 3 months till the exotic gas shortage is fixed. We're just looking out for the tech that gives it to us to fix that goal. It's not too bad. Keep building, please. We're up to 132 alloys, which is really nice. Honestly, we might even replace this research lab with an alloy foundry. It's very important we get the alloys going. Okay, move speed's back. Our ships are almost back to upgrade as well. We should probably stop with those and just let them upgrade. We have 31. Okay, they have 38. I really want to take them before they can merge up, but we need to be careful. They sell more energy for alloys. We just need ships. We need ships so badly. Okay, upgrade the other ships. They're 2 jumps away, 38k. We're up to 33. Do have a tradition. I think the most helpful thing here is probably subterfuge, since we can get tracking and evasion. And we should also probably spy on these guys and our future people who will die, even though they seem to be dying to Council of Groknor. So Misc is still existing, which is very nice. 38k. They're just sitting there menacingly. Look at them. Our trade's collapsing a bit, but that's fine because we can just sell all the stuff that we have a lot of. As long as we're getting our alloys up, which we are, we're up to 152. And we're upgrading. We're up to 35k. 3k off, even though they have an extra 17. They're invading Misc. We might survive purely because we have built those armies. They are, however, abducting our pops, which is a bit annoying. Okay, this is huge. Plate steel armor. This is why we re-rolled there. Okay, now they're up to 50k there. This is not good. I guess we could make a defense platform, if that will actually ever matter. Mark on the swarmers, give them extra power. I don't really want to waste the alloys yet, though. Oh no, these cruisers built all the way back here. That's annoying. I'm going to try and split the missiles and disruptors up, because we want them to engage differently. It looks like they're absolutely murdering this planet. Our food production has now died. Heavy industries online. Reduce the upkeep. Build as many things as we can. Probably the high pluses first. Just look at, they have 20k there, 50k there. We're not even at 40k yet. Looks like they've invaded us again, which we're probably gonna lose. We need to fight them now, but we can't. We literally can't. We're too weak. Maybe we have to build defense platforms here and hold here. They're on 60k. They're coming. Our other fleet is 80 days away, and they are getting reinforced. They're not just 2,000. I've built more. I promise. Wait, why is there just 10k there? Did we try? No, they're gonna leave. Damn. Maybe we can bait them out a little bit. There's 70k there now. Run! They're all coming. Hey, yo! They sent a 10k away, so they're sending 60k at me. We did just get extra armor. We can get better shields. So now we need to just upgrade, because that could turn it. It just takes a while to upgrade. But they're just gonna come for us, are they? They are just coming for us. Can I upgrade these and build another defense platform? We're at 48k, they're at 60. They're coming in. We haven't put edicts on. They're here. Put the edicts on, which puts us up to 57k. Oh my god. But we have the starbase with the defense platforms doing the first strike. Could we do it? I don't know. Come on. It's not looking good. Retreat the transports.
Why are you running?
They killed a lot more than us.
2.
Wait, what? Okay, so I just loaded before we engaged to see if there was anything I could do. And if I put edicts on, they actually don't come in, even though they could beat us, because we just saw they beat us with edicts on. So we might be able to do this still. We just need to upgrade and keep building more. Yeah, they're kind of leaving. If I could catch one of them like this, a straggler, it would turn the fight. I truly believe it. But hey, the upgraded armor is going to go a long way. We get to 58k. We should probably turn the edicts off now to save on those. Can we do anything else? We are actually hemorrhaging food now. Stop prioritizing energy. Better shields. They've just settled a planet right here. What? We can get a different civic. I'm not sure anything here helps. Maybe the sublight speed. Gives a sensor range and research speed, but it's not. It's planet sensor range. We'll just go for it. It might help us us maneuver more around them. However, subspace gives us naval capacity and sublight speed. I think that's actually the play. I think that's it. Better shields again. We also did get upgraded shields, so time to upgrade everyone again. We're up to 55k. You know, we are building. I'm just scared because they're probably also building. We could try and arm their privateers. We're doing that. That could be the play here. I'm desperate. Create some ships inside them for a bit of chaos. We have plasma thrusters now too, which is huge, and cruiser hull points. Honestly, the longer this goes on, I think it's better for us. They just came in. I did not notice. Edicts on. We're 69k, they're 79. I don't know if this is going to go well. It did not. It's like the same. Like we're close. We're so close to killing them. Let's see if we can just sit with our edicts on, if that helps. We did get a different tech this time, but cruiser build cost reduction and more speed is nice. They want peace.
I don't want peace.
Well, I mean, we can't really do much else but murder them. I'm actually going to say no.
I want problems, always.
Because we're trapped. We have to kill them, whether it's in 10 years or whether it's now. We kind of maximized our planets as much as we can. Could get more techs. Maybe that's the wrong play. The greedy play is to say no. If I was you, I would probably have taken that peace deal and build up as much as you can. We're up to 76k. Damage to rivals 5% if we can activate rightful claim. We can't declare rivalries because we're a devouring swarm. Never mind. I think it's time we expand slightly forward here. We do now have 87k. They are apparently now equivalent to us somehow. Don't know how, but hey, we need another planet, really. We just purge them. They have 100k. What? Why? How do they have 100k? How is that equivalent? They want a peace. I don't think we can afford the peace, is the issue. I don't think we can. Draken 10 could be the play. Okay, this governor just got alloys from jobs. You're 100% going on this alloy world. We should probably put a scientist on the science world. But then I just got this scientist that gives 10% more energy, so we may as well go on the energy world. Oh no, I ran out of energy. Tier 4 armor or afterburners? That's such a hard choice. I think we have to go for the armor. Nope. Sublight speed. No, armor. They have 100k. I mean, we're completely collapsing the economy trying to keep up with them. The thing with the Devouring Swarm is you need to go aggressive early. We do have extra shields, which might take us up, but they're just building faster than we possibly can because they've Grand Admiral bonuses. They're 120k now. We're not even at 100. And even if we peace out, I think we're going to get left behind. Like, they want a peace. Oh, my energy. This is the issue now. We're going over naval capacity quite a lot. They're 130k. Unless we get rid of these corvette classes that are quite useless, that might be the play. And then we can build more cruisers, which is quite dumb, but puts us positive. Oh, they're coming now. And we went gas. No. How did we go gas shortage? Are you kidding me? I think we die here. I think even if we didn't have the gas shortage, we die. I think even if we peaced, we die. The Grand Admiral AI, when you don't scale in the early game, is hard, especially as a devouring swarm. Now, I do think it keeps the series on its toes if I don't always save the saves. And I can't lie, this is my third attempt. Here's an alternative attempt where we're quite a bit earlier, where they had 50k, I had 50k, without edicts, but like, we don't kill them because they run away into their 70k, which means we can't really do too much, unless for whatever reason they send in their fleets one by one. Why didn't this happen when I tried this before? They're still destroying us though. We lost a lot of corvettes, they lost barely anything. Well, we'll try on this world. You can see actually I hadn't built these up like as many alloys, stuff like that. Let's heal and then try and take out the rest. Oh, they're sending more in. How is the AI acting so differently here? This is what I was trying to get them to do. They're literally coming one by one. It's not going to be enough. They still overpower us. Yeah, we still lose. So if we actually switch to that empire and look at their fleet designs, it's mainly the fact they have huge lasers, literally tier 4, which do more armor and hull, which is what we mainly are as a Devouring Swarm. And then on their cruisers, they have plasma accelerators, which do even more armor and hull. So there's not too much you could do here. Genuinely, many attempts were had. The save, the stamp of unsavable. Maybe, yes, we could have taken those peace deals, but I think the AI would outscale us because we are a Devouring Swarm. We need to eat people. We do not have enough planets to scale. We're at maximum capacity. The tech's really low. Potentially you could cheese it. Maybe they die to someone else. But as you can see, they were just scaling more and more. If you want to try and save the save and prove me wrong, join the Discord. It will be in the YouTube announcements with the video, the save. Sorry, Ivan, the save was dead. I think you needed to go way more aggressive early on and keep scaling, especially against Grand Admiral. Mid-game scaling at year 50. If you enjoyed this video, click this one here. Make sure to send me saves and we'll see if we can save them. This one was tight, but I could not do it. Goodbye.